Hi there, welcome to a small bite of eCritical. Today we're going to talk about how to enter a procedure into eCritical. Now all procedures that are being performed in ICUs with eCritical installed are going to, instead of writing a note in the chart, you're going to actually enter it into the system. This allows you to document your procedure, and it'll also allow us to track procedures, who's doing what and when, which will allow us to do follow-ups and have a better sense of who needs more experience, who needs more practice, and also will allow us to follow things like line infections. Now, this is a test environment that you've probably seen in other videos, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to say today, or on this date, which is November 21st, 2012 at 11 o'clock, I did a arterial line. So I want to enter in that procedure into the system. So I can just click on the 11 o'clock column, bring the cursor up to 11 o'clock, click the procedures button up at the top row, and I get a list of all the different procedures that are available to choose from. Now I did an arterial line, so I'm going to click on arterial line, and then it brings up the arterial line form for me to look at. I just want to double check, yep, that's the right date, the right time that I did the procedure. I can manually change this if I want by just clicking on the up-down buttons and also the this button over here. But it is the correct time that I wanted to enter it in, so now I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Now, the nice thing about eCritical is very focused on on drop-down menus with as little free text as possible. So indications, there's only a couple indications. If I want to say I wanted to access it for blood gas, and maybe for some other indication, I'm not sure what that is. But if I add in other, then I can add here, I can type in the other indication for doing the procedure. And this is just, it actually looks better. This is just the way the screen capture is behaving right now. Depending on whether I'm a resident performing the procedure or whether I'm the attending performing the procedure, I select the type of supervision. If I'm the attending, then it's not applicable. If I'm a resident, then I select either I was directly supervised by somebody, I was indirectly insofar as that somebody was around to do it, or there was no supervision available, and select that. If you select that supervision was done, then this becomes an active object and allows you to select the name of the supervising physician who is responsible for the procedure. Next, as you scroll down, you can see that there's a series of questions that you need to fill out. Yes, no questions. Did you do your hand hygiene? Did you use barrier precaution? Did you use a drape? And did you use an ultrasound to guide this? Now, one part of eCritical that you'll see throughout is any form where there's something underlined, you can click on the underline just like any other hyperlink, and a pop-up will show that gives you a little bit more information. In case you weren't clear on what hand hygiene was, there's a little bit further information. But these underlines are available throughout the system, and anytime you see one, you can click on it to get more information. So, getting back to the meat of entering in the arterial line, we checked the indications, the supervision, the usual safety and quality things. Now we'll actually choose the site, and my screen capturing is misbehaving itself. There we go. And we choose the location for the procedure, whether it's a new site or an old site. Number of times you tried the procedure, any problems you might have had, any anesthetic you used and how much. And then when you're done, when you're doing the procedure, you click Save and Close. system will then save it and close the form for you. And so you can do that for any of the procedures that are on the list. And so if there's a procedure that you do on a regular basis that's not part of the system and you want to add that, just let us know and we will certainly add that.